So this is Sam getting ready, helping me get ready to rake, adjusting my mirrors for me. He cleaned all the windows, he cleaned the dash, he fixed the AC, and he put a radio in here. This is gonna be my favorite place in the whole wide world pretty soon. Well, I mean, when it comes to raking, it already is, but, and I was joking with him the other day that on other channels that we watch, they wash their tractors and get them all shined and pretty before they go in the field or before they put them away. And we've washed this, but I'm pretty sure even if we did, it would still just look like this. So we are going to try and do a better job before we put things away for the winter. But some things never get put away. Like this gets used all year long. So yeah, I kind of figure it's like my car at this point. It gets washed when it rains, so I don't know if that makes me a bad farmer, but as Sam often says, we're not farmers, so maybe that's part of our problem. Maybe if we washed our tractors, we would know more about farming, but I'm just super excited. This is so pretty in here. Instead of apologizing for the wind, I need to apologize for the noise. But as you can see, we're in the tractor. It's dark outside, but it's one of my favorite days out on the farm. It is raking day. Let's see, I think I got out here about 4:45. Again, trying to keep as much moisture in the hay as possible because I don't think it cooled down below 70 degrees last night, so don't really have a lot of a chance for dew. It is fairly humid. I forgot to look and see what the humidity is, so it's a little more moist than if I were out here in the middle of the afternoon, so that's a plus. Oh, I'm not as fast on getting out my camera as Sam is, but a coyote just ran across the field, and surprisingly the dogs didn't go chase it, so they must figure if the red tractor's out here, things are pretty well defended, so they're just out. I don't even know if you can see them out there just running ahead of me, keeping the path clear, I guess, or looking for any snack opportunities. But the tractor's good. Everything's, like I said, shiny and clean, and at least the windows and the important parts. Like I said, I don't know if we even washed it, if it would make a noticeable difference. So, but this is on my second lap, I guess. I totally lost the windrow at the top of the hill over by the pivot in the house, turning around. But I think it'll be interesting to see what it looks like in the light, what the path is that the hay took. So, yeah, it's still a little hard to see, but I'm anticipating the sun should be up soon-ish. You can tell over there. No, you really can't. But the sky's starting to lighten a little bit, but who knows? There's some love that. It just looks awesome. So, there might be enough clouds, we might get a sunrise. So, if so, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be out here driving around in half circles, back and forth. So, stay tuned. It's not the most spectacular sunrise we've ever had, but it's not a bad day at the office. Sitting in my tractor, listening to the radio, watching the sun come up. Breaking some hay, bouncing over gopher mounds. I'll take it. I'm sure he's told me what he's doing, but I don't remember what it is. like fixing a drop, draining the mud out of it. Something. Some kind of pivot maintenance that happens when it's off. So I am now out here on the little pivot, and we're going to see how long that takes. The big pivot took almost exactly 3 hours. So yeah, so I'm going to do the little pivot, and then I'm going to let Sam work on the corners while I go eat breakfast, and then we'll see when he bails. It might be tonight if this cloud cover and humidity stick around, because it should be hot enough today that the hay will dry. Most of it was really dry yesterday. There were just a few spots that were still kind of green and wet, but they were very, very few. And like I said, rolling it over onto this nice warm ground and having it be 90 degrees today should make it very well, but we do have quite a bit of cloud cover. It's starting to clear up over there, still quite a bit over there. Potential for thunderstorms, but no real accumulation of rain. When I checked earlier around, I think it was around 7 this morning, it's 8 now, our weather station thing, monitor, whatever thing we have here, said we had about 39% humidity. So we don't really have dew, but there's enough just moisture in the air, and then the hay was able to kind of soak some up overnight. So the leaves are doing a really nice job staying on, which is what we hope for. So like I said, I'm going to do the little pivot and then go eat breakfast and let Sam work on the corners. So it'll be a win-win for all of us. So stay tuned. This little guy just keeps showing up every once in a while. I can only imagine what it's thinking out there, being bounced all over and blown around in the wind, I'm sure. Oh, there goes back up to hang out up there for a few minutes. But anyway, it just kind of cracks me up that I look up and every once in a while, boop, there's a spider. And then it just disappears, and then it'll just reappear. So it kind of freaked me out when I first saw it in the dark with the lights on the windshield, but it's out there and I'm in here, and it doesn't seem like it's one that's going to try to bite me or eat me, so it can stay out there. I just thought it was kind of funny. So we swap places. Sam's going to rake for a while. I'm going to go eat breakfast and wait for him to tell me that he needs or wants help with something else. So it is just after 9 o'clock, so I think it took me 3 hours to do the big pivot and 1 hour to do the little pivot. So we'll see how long it takes him to do the corners.